up by the names on the wall. Who taught you the most? Who had the best call? We sorted ourselves like we always do. Some behind Paul and some behind you. But outside the door, where the wind picks up, a philosopher's scroll is coming undone. All that learning, all that pride, falling leaf by leaf against the morning sky. And I have been carrying credentials I never earned, building my worth on the wrong things I learned. But something was waiting where the road runs out, where the scrolls come undone and the strong fall down, where a crown of thorns outweighs a scholar's gown. I walked out of the room where the rankings are kept, and I found the only name worth anything left. Not the wise, not the mighty, not the ones who chose themselves, just a cross in the silence and nothing else. And I'm done building towers that were never meant to stand. I let it go, I took his hand. There's a cracked clay jar on a dark stone floor. You wouldn't hang it on anyone's door, but it's spilling out light on the walls tonight. God picks the pieces the builders put aside. I know what it is to feel passed over, overlooked, to watch from the outside while the chosen ones took. But the table was set before I ever arrived, and bread was already broken for the uninvited. Where the scrolls come undone and the strong fall down, where a crown of thorns outweighs a scholar's gown. I walked out of the room where the rankings are kept, and I found the only name worth anything left. Not the wise, not the mighty, not the ones who chose themselves, just a cross in the silence and nothing else. And I'm done building towers that were never meant to stand. I let it go, I let it go, I took his hand. He is wisdom, he is righteousness, he is more than any word I have left. He is sanctified, he is the reason. So let the factions fall, let the boasting end. Two hands from opposite sides of a broken room reach across the silence, and they find the same wound. And there is nothing here to fight about. There is only him, there is only him now. Where the scrolls come undone and the strong fall down, where a crown of thorns outweighs a scholar's gown. I walked out of the room where the rankings are kept, and I found the only name worth anything left. Not the wise, not the mighty, not the ones who chose themselves, just a cross in the silence and nothing else. And I'm done building towers that were never meant to stand. I let it go, I let it go, I took his hand. So let the mighty see what they could not see. Let the lowly rise and finally be free. Not because we earned it, not because we're strong, but because he chose us, and he chose us all along. I showed up with nothing polished, no argument, no careful plan. Just the weight of what I know is true, and trembling against the sky. All those voices sharp and certain, all that noise dressed up as wise. But something opened underneath, like a letter finally read, written long before I understood, now living in my chest instead. I thought I needed more than this, turns out that was the whole point. The cracked place lets the light come in, the broken is the joint. I move with empty hands, I speak what I could never find alone. The spirit burns in the places where I stand, and I am walking forward, not looking back. I move with empty hands. This is not the death of thinking, this is where the thinking kneels, where no eye has ever traveled. The spirit moves and speaks and seals. I cannot manufacture this, cannot climb to where it lives, but the one who holds the depths of God comes down and freely gives, comes down and freely gives. I move with empty hands, I speak what I could never find alone. The spirit burns in the places where I stand, and I am walking forward, not looking back. I move with empty hands, move with empty hands, move with empty hands. He goes before us, so we move with empty hands. I planted a flag on someone else's ground, called it conviction, called it standing my ground. But it was just a name I wore like a crown, a camp I joined before I knew what I'd found. We drew our lines inside the sanctuary walls, like the soil belongs to us, like we answered the call. But I watched two farmers argue over a field, while the sun did the work, neither one would yield. And I kept building higher, stone on out past the signs. I walk out with something truer than the tribe I left behind. Whose field is this anyway? Whose hands made it grow? Not mine, not yours. There's only one who knows. I've been waving a banner for a name on a stage, while the actual harvest was turning the page. Lay it down, lay it down. This ground was never ours to claim. Lay it down, lay it down. Only one here deserves the name. Lay it down, lay it down. This is yours, this was always yours. Lay it down, lay it down. Only one here opens these doors. I stood at the door before the sun came up, held keys I never made for a house I did not build. Told myself the silence meant I was getting close, but I was counting blessings like they proved something still. You fed me and I called it fire I had earned. You opened doors and I engraved my name above the frame. Somewhere between the altar and the applause, I stopped asking who I served and just started playing the game. But the weight of what I carried was not mine to own, and the crowd I was performing for could not reach my bones. So I'm setting down the scoreboard, walking out the door, not because the cost was high, but because there is something more. Faithfulness is not a trophy, it is not a stage, it is roots gripping broken ground. When the wind strips the branches bare, I was never meant to dazzle, never meant to reign, just a steward in the early dark, learning how to stay. I watched them sit at tables full and call themselves mature, while the ones who bore the message stood in chains before the crowd. Angels watching, thousands watching, nobody moving in. A man still blessing the one who just cursed him with his head bowed down. And somewhere in that image, I saw myself reversed, comfortable inserted while the servants paid my debt. A throne room set for someone who was never coming back, empty cups and cold bread, and I had not noticed yet. But the weight of what I carried was not mine to own, and the crowd I was performing for could not sex all night, not to boast, not to shame, just to call me by my name. He says, I did not send you a polished word to follow. I sent you what was real, I sent you what was hollow. The kingdom is not speeches, it is power in the bone. Come find out if the fire is genuine when I come home. Come find out. Come find out. So I'm setting down the scoreboard, walking out the door, not because the cost was high, but because there is something more. Faithfulness is not a trophy, it is not a stage, it is roots gripping broken ground. When the wind strips the branches bare, I was never meant to dazzle, never meant to reign, just a steward in the early dark, learning how to stay, learning how to stay. I was never built to perform, I was built to hold the flame. A father passed the torch with worn and calloused hands, and I am still learning how to carry it the same. Still learning how to stay. We sat in rows and watched the corner burn, told ourselves that smoke was someone else's concern. We learned to look away and call it grace, but grace was never silence, it was never taking up less space. A little more does not stay where it starts, it moves through everything, it moves through all of us, so we don't get to sit still anymore. Something has to move, something has to go before the whole loaf is gone. Stand up and clear the table, scrape the old out, lay the new cloth down. We are free, we are able. The lamb was slain before we came around. This is not the feast of fear and shame, this is bread and truth and a new name. So stand up and clear the table. So you carried all your grievance to a stranger, and you stood there and you spilled out all his shame. You had a robe and you let them tear it open. You laid out every coin across the scale, and the crowd outside the window watched it happen. Two brothers letting everything derail. But you were made for more than this. You were shaped by something the world will never see. Do you know what you are carrying? We will stand above the stars one day. Every broken thing brought into light. So why are we dragging what we cannot settle into the hands of those who judge by sight? Higher than any court, higher than any claim, we were called to carry more than win. Higher than any court, so what is left to gain when the throne outranks the whole proceeding? You said you were wrong, and maybe that is true, but something deeper got exposed right here. The willingness to win at any cost you choose means you already lost before you cleared. There is a crack beneath this building no one noticed. It runs from the fight you never named. You did not just fail to suffer what was handed. You turned around and did the very same. But you were made for more than this. You were shaped by something the world will never see. Do you know what you are carrying? We will stand above the stars one day. Every broken thing brought into light. So why are we dragging what we cannot settle into the hands of those who judge by sight? Higher than any court, higher than any claim, we were called to carry more than win. Higher than any court, so what is left to gain when the throne outranks the whole proceeding? Open your hand, let it fall. Not because the wrong was small, but because you know whose you are. You absorbed a greater cost than this. You were bought by something ruthless in its grace. So drop the receipt at the foot of the throne and walk back into that room and take your place. Walk back in, take your place. Take your place. We will stand above the stars one day. walked in with both fists closed, held my ground like I owned every inch of it. Told myself that keeping distance keeps you safe, but safety built on walls just means you're locked in it. Something broke when I read those words. To becoming one is not a metaphor. You don't get to hold your body back like leverage. That's not love, that's just keeping score. So I'm setting down the grip, I'm stepping out of my own way. This is bigger than a feeling, this is covenant. Not a game, we lay it down and walk into the life we said we choose together. Not half-in, not arms crossed. We lay it down and walk every wall we built for self-protection. Every door we left unlocked at night, we face it in the open side by side. We lay it down and walk. This is covenant, not a game. We lay it down and walk into the life we said we choose together. Not half-in, not arms crossed. We lay it down and walk every wall we built for self-protection. Every door we left unlocked at night, we face it in the open side by side. We lay it down and walk. Maybe you were given this and I was given that. Celibate or married, neither one is looking back. Every gift is calibrated, nothing's missing from your hand. We don't march in someone else's calling, we go where we stand. Right now, we stand together. Right now, we face the light. Right now, we stop the bleeding and we walk back in the life. We lay it down and walk into the life we said we choose together. Not half-in, not arms crossed. We lay it down and walk every wall we built for self-protection. Every door we left unlocked at night, we face it in the open side by side. We lay it down and walk. We lay it down. We lay it down. We lay it down and walk. We lay it down. We lay it down. We lay it down. We lay it down and walk. I used to carry every answer like a sword, sharpened on the pages of the Lord. I knew the arguments, I knew the names, but somewhere in the knowing I forgot the aim. The book fell open on the table, gathering dust, while the person across from me was losing trust. I thought I had the map to show the way, but being right had nothing left to say. Then something cracked inside the argument I made. I heard a voice much quieter than my own. to be wrong. A torch was burning in a market full of noise. 1,000 hollow shapes competing for a voice, but only one light cast the shadows long and clear. And only one name answers when I call in fear. I laid the compass down and watched the needle spin. Then it settled true, and I began again. Not with everything I learned to prove my ground, but with hands cupped open, waiting to be found. Then something cracked inside the argument I made. I heard a voice much quieter than my own. It said, the one who loves is not afraid, because the one who loves is known. I am moving out from under all I thought I owned. Every chapter, every answer, every stone. There is one God, one Lord, one reason that I live. And love is not a lesson, it is what the living give. I am running to the open, I am leaving what I built, because being known by you is better than the books I filled. I am moving out, I am moving out, before I knew enough to be wrong. You wrote my name before I wrote a single word. You knew my need before my arguments were heard. The keystone holds the arch without a sound, and grace was always holding me before I came around. So let the table be the place where we began. Bread broken, passed along, no winner, no chagrin. This is where the knowing finally bends the knee. Not what I understand, but what you know of me. I am moving out from under all I thought I owned. Every chapter, every answer, every stone. There is one God, one Lord, one reason that I live. And love is not a lesson, it is what the living give. I am running to the open, I am leaving what I built, because being known by you is better than the books I filled. I am moving out, I am moving out, before I knew enough to be wrong. One God, one Lord, one love that holds it all, one name that builds us up and will not let us fall. Moving out, I am moving out, I am moving I have walked a long road in worn out shoes, carried word of a God who breaks through. You can question the call, ask who sent me here, but look around you, the answer is clear. A man does not plant a field and walk away empty. A soldier does not fight and go home hungry. I was there when the risen Lord opened my eyes, and I came to your door. I did not hide. So before you ask me where I got my name, look at the ones who will never be the same. The proof is already standing right here in front of you. need your vote. I point to what is living, I point to what God wrote. The proof is already standing. The proof is already standing. A farmer presses his thumb into the vine, tastes what the season costs, earns what is mine. A shepherd at dusk cups his hands round the bowl. The labor provides for the laboring soul. This is not greed, this is not pride, this is the logic of the work and the life. But I am not here to take what the labor is owed. I am here to keep moving, to carry the load. The proof is already standing right here in front of you. Lives that were broken and scattered, now walking in something true. I do not need a document, I do not need your vote. I point to what is living, I point to what God wrote. The proof is already standing. The proof is already standing. And if you stand before me with your doubts in your hands, I will not raise my voice, I will not make demands. I will turn and I will show you the field that I planted. Row after row, nothing here is taken for granted. This is the seal, this is the sign, not carved in stone but carved into life. So let the road be long, let the questions be loud. I was called by the risen and I will say it all. The proof is already standing right here in front of you. Lives that were broken and scattered, now walking in something true. I do not need a document, I do not need your vote. I point to what is living, I point to what God wrote. The proof is already standing. The proof is already standing. The proof is already standing. Standing, standing. Already standing. We walked beneath the cloud, we crossed the parted sea. We ate the bread that fell like grace from somewhere we could not see. We drank from water's splitting stone and told ourselves that we were never alone. But footprints in the cracked dry sand don't prove a thing about where you stand. The rock that followed every step was Christ before we had a name for him. And still the bones were left behind, still scattered out across that wide, wide rim. So tell me, are you walking or just wearing out the road? Are you moving toward the living or still carrying a dead man's load? Every blessing that you've been given, every mile and every mile, don't mean a thing if you've been drifting while the torch has been burning low a while. The bread is on the table still, the caravan has moved ahead, and somewhere in the open open dark, you're choosing sleep instead. The fire in the water's glow was real, it happened long ago, but real ain't the same as right now, and privilege ain't the same as knowing hell. So tell me, are you walking, or just wearing out the road? Are you moving toward the living, or still carrying a dead man's load? Every blessing that you've been given, every mile and every mile, don't mean a thing if you've been drifted while the torch has been burning low a while. There's a river running under rock, you cannot see it, but it moves. Christ was there before the manger, before the cross, before the tomb, and he is not impressed by history. He's asking for your heart today. The desert swallowed up the privilege. Don't let the routine be your grave. So tell me, are you walking, or just wearing out the road? Are you moving toward the living, or still carrying a dead man's load? Every blessing that you've been given, every mile and every mile, don't mean a thing if you've been drifting while the torch has been burning low a while. Still breathing desert air. Let him move you, let him find you. More than history, more than somewhere. Still breathing desert air. I watched him kneel beside the chair every morning, same one spot in the floor. I didn't know what I was learning then. I was just a boy standing at the door. But something settled in my bones, the way his head would bow without a sound. And now I'm standing where he stood, and I feel the weight of being handed down. This is not my own invention, this is not something I dreamed. Somebody ran this road before me, and they placed this in my hands mid-stride, it seems. So I will not set this down, I will not let it bend. I'm not the source of what I'm carrying, I'm just a man who received it from a friend. The baton is not dropped, the line runs all the way back, through every faithful hand that held it, every son who watched and tracked. Follow me as I follow me as I follow him. The flame was lit before my candle, and it burns the same within. The baton is not dropped, we are running still. There's a blueprint on the table, drawn by hands I'll never shake. But I trust the one who drew it, every corner, every line, every weight. I am not the master builder, I'm the craftsman working in his light. And the structure I am raising has foundations that were sunk before night. So you're watching how I carry this, the way I hold the things I've been given, and I'm praying that what you see is a man who keeps his eyes on something risen. Not a man who built his name up, not a man who carved his own throne, but a man who bows beneath the headship that was ordered long before the world was known. So I will not set this down, I will not let it bend. I'm not the source of what I'm carrying, I'm just a man who received it from a friend. The baton is not dropped, the line runs all the way back, through every faithful hand that held it, every son who watched and tracked. Follow me as I follow me as I follow him. The flame was lit before my candle, and it burns the same within. The baton is not dropped, we are running still. And even in the Godhead, the Son bows to the Father, not diminished, not defeated, but in love they hold their order. This is not a chain of power, this is not a boot on a neck, this is circles carved in glory, each one serving, each one kept. And I am not ashamed to bow, I am not ashamed to kneel, because the Son of God submitted and he showed us what is real. So the young men stepping forward, the one who now must lead, let him look up to see where he is going before he asks the ones behind to follow where he leads. The baton has not dropped, the line runs all the way back, through every faithful hand that held it, every son who watched and tracked. Follow me as I follow me as I follow him. The flame was lit before my candle, and it burns the same within. The baton has not dropped, we are running still. The baton has not dropped, the baton has not dropped, we receive that, now we run. We receive that, now we run. Follow me as I follow him, follow me as I follow him. The line goes back through every faithful man, all the way to the risen Son. We are running, we are running, we are running, we are running still. The baton has not dropped. I used to stand in empty rooms where nothing moved and nothing spoke. My hands would reach for something real, and all I touched was dust and smoke. There was a voice I thought I heard, but stone lips never learned to breathe. I followed noise into the dark and built my life on things that leave. Then something cracked the ceiling open, light came pouring through the seam, and the first word it ever gave me cost me everything I used to lean on. This is not the silence of a sealed up stone, this is the living God who found me and who calls me home. Every breath I take now carries something I was given. different strength, but they are moving to the same white shore. The Father works, the Son calls out, the Spirit hands you what your hands are for. Not a rank, not a trophy earned, not a ladder you climb to reach the top. A craftsman's tool pressed into waiting palms with a purpose that was chosen at the start. So if you have been sitting in the back, watching every other flame burn bright, you were not forgotten, you were not passed over. The same fire rests on you tonight. This is not the silence of a sealed up stone. This is the living God who found me and who calls me home. Every breath I take now carries something I was given. I am not the same. I am not the same. Every thread holds weight in this body. Every hand was shaped before the day began. The Spirit moved and placed a fire inside me. Not for my name, but for my brother and my sister. So I'm standing up and moving out, carrying what was always meant for someone else. Every thread holds weight. Every thread holds weight. We are not the same in what we carry, but we are one in where we go. One gift to teach, one gift to comfort, one to give and one to hold. And every weight that I am bearing was placed here not to make me tall. It was placed here so this body keeps on moving. Every single thread must hold or the whole thing falls. Jesus is Lord, this is the confession. Not a sentiment, it is the cost of being known. The Spirit breathes that name through every gifted tongue, and it is carrying us all the way home. Every thread holds weight in this body. Every hand was shaped before the day began. The Spirit like a gong in an empty hall. All the echo and the noise and nobody behind the call. Was I moving mountains while the people walked away? God, I have to know what was underneath before I face another day. Everything I built without you holding it together. Everything I preached without the love behind the letter. All the fire that I carried was just light and never heat. I am done pretending that the gift alone is what you need. So I am walking out of every hollow thing I wore, setting down the noise and picking up what matters more. I am not who I was when I was running on the sound. Everything I built without you has to come back down. Hey, yeah. I know a person who gives bread to every stranger, but the eyes stay cold and distant while the hands reach out the door. I know what it looks like when the action has no anchor. I have been that person standing still and wanting something more. Patience is not waiting, it is choosing every morning. It is sitting at the table after everything went wrong. Not filing every grievance, not rehearsing every failing. It is staying in the room when every other person's gone. This is not a poem about feeling the right feeling. This is about the will behind the moment when it costs. When the love is not convenient and the credit is not coming, and you stay because it matters, not because you never lost. Everything I built without you holding it together. Everything I preached without the love behind the letter. All the fire that I carried was just light and never heat. I am done pretending that the gift alone is what you need. So I am walking out of every hollow thing I wore, setting down the noise and picking up what matters more. I am not who I was when I was running on the sound. Everything I built without you has to come back down. I've been the brass gong ringing in the cathedral, loud enough to shake the walls, but reaching no one there. And I've stood inside a crowd of people holding torches, all of us with light to burn, but not a single one with care. But there is one still in the room when everyone has left it, one who bears the weight of it and does not make it known. That is where I want to live, not on the stage or platform. Let me be the quiet fire, let me learn to hold my own. Love does not perform for the watching crowd. Love stays low and burns without demanding to be loud. Love rejoices in the truth, even when the truth is hard. Bears it all, believes it, still endures beyond the scar. Everything I built without you holding it together. Everything I preached without the love behind the letter. All the fire that I carried was just light and never heat. I am done pretending that the gift alone is what you need. So I am walking out of every hollow thing I wore, setting down the noise and picking up what matters more. I am not who I was when I was running on the sound. Everything I built without you has to come back down. I am walking forward now, but I am walking different. Every word and every act is gonna have to answer why. Not the gong, not the show, not the credential and the gifting, just the love that holds the whole thing up. Watch as it all die, still here, still bearing it, still present in the room. Not because the feeling leads, but because love is what I choose. Everything I built from here is gonna cost me something real, and I would rather mean it quietly than make the whole room feel. I've been in rooms where nobody could hear me, speaking to the walls, spending words on empty air. I felt something burning, something close and nearly holy, but I kept it for myself, like I was the only one there. I have tuned my instrument in the back before the service, running through my scales, getting ready on my own. But a song that never leaves the room behind the curtain is a letter in a language no one reads, sealed and alone. Love is not the feeling, love is where it lands. Something has to reach from these two other hands. Carry it across, let it leave your chest and find somebody else. Carry it across the room, across the table. Break the bread and pass it, do not keep it for yourself. Every word that strengthens, every word that holds them, every voice that cuts clean through the noise and finds the lost. That is what we are for, that is why we came here. Carry it across, carry it across. I have seen a torch go dark inside a corridor. Somebody stopped walking and they let the fire die. But the light is not a trophy that you put up on your shelf. It was always meant to move, it was always meant to guide. So I am stepping out of everything that kept me circling inward, setting down the weight of only ever serving me. There is someone in the gathering who needs a word that reaches. And if love is leading, then that word is what I bring. Love is not the feeling, love is where it lands. Something has to reach from these two other hands. Carry it across, let it leave your chest and find somebody else. Carry it across the room, across the table. Break the bread and pass it, do not keep it for yourself. Every word that strengthens, every word that holds them, every voice that cuts clean through the noise and finds the lost. That handed something old before I had the words to hold it. Passed through worn and calloused hands across 100 years of cold. They did not sell it, did not dress it up, did not make it easier to swallow. They said Christ was dead and buried, and the ground gave back what it was given. I grew up inside these walls, but somewhere in my 20s I stopped singing. Not because the song ran out, but because I needed more than feeling. So I went back to what was written, before my name, before my questions, for plain facts on crumbling pages, still standing after all the pressing. This is not a metaphor, this is not a mood I'm chasing. He died, they put him in the ground, and 3 days later he was missing. Never saw him, then the 12, then 500 standing witnesses. This is not my manufactured faith, this is a case that has already been made. This ground was laid before I got here, before I ever had a reason to believe. Prophecy arrived and met its moment. The tomb is empty and the cloth is clean. I did not build this, I received it from the ones who paid in full to make it known. So I am standing on what cannot move, and I am not going home. There is a letter that was written to a church that was already drifting. Paul said, hold it firmly, or you believe for nothing. Listen, he is not threatening or frightened. He is asking what your center is. Is the resurrection just a feeling, or the load-bearing wall of everything you live? I have sat inside my questions and watched the familiar turn to static, but I keep coming back to this. The dead do not just get up, that's dramatic. Unless the promise was already written, unless the prophets saw it coming in the dark, then the morning of the third day was not a surprise, it was the mark. This is not a metaphor, this is not a mood I'm chasing. He died, they put him in the ground, and 3 days later he was missing. Never saw him, then the 12, then 500 standing witnesses. This is not my manufactured faith, this is a case that has already been made. This ground was laid before I got here, before I ever had a reason to believe. Prophecy arrived and met its moment. The tomb is empty and the cloth is clean. I did not build this, I received it from the ones who paid in full to make it known. So I am standing on what cannot move, and I am not going home. We are soldiers at a post, long after the battle has been settled. The victory is not in question, but we stand because we were called to stand. Every name that saw him breathing, every witness in that chain of hands, carried forward what they knew to be true, because he told them, rise and go. So let the record show, let every sealed up doubt be open. He come, some wave to carry me over before I gave. But feelings fade and the week moves on, and nothing changes when I'm playing it safe. So I sat down Sunday before the sun was up, opened the ledger, made a line. Not because I had to, not because the law said so, but because I belong to something larger than my life. I put it down on paper before the need was named. A quiet decision in the kitchen light. The jar on the shelf gets something every week, and what I plan in the dark will rise. This is not a feeling, this is a practice. This is not a burden, this is the rhythm I was made for. The first day of the week, I stand up and I move. We move before the morning breaks. We give before the asking comes. We are the body, not the bystanders. We carry what was handed down from Corinth out to every coast, from every table, every home. We move before the morning breaks. We are not alone. We are not alone. There's a courier on a long road tonight, carrying sealed letters between two distant towns. And what he holds is more than money, it's proof that walls come down. There is a farmer measuring seed by hand, not waiting on the rain to make his mind. He counts what he has, he sets what he can, and trusts the buried things will find the light. So I review the week before the week begins. I make a plan before the Sunday comes, and when the offering box is passed from hand to hand, I am not scrambling, I am already done. Because the road between the broken and the whole is paved by people who decided in the quiet, who set up part of something I may never fully see, and gave enough to prove they meant it. This is not a feeling, this is a practice. This is not a burden, this is the rhythm I was made for. The first day of the week, I stand up and I move. We move before the morning breaks. We give before the asking comes. We are the body, not the bystanders. We carry what was handed down from Corinth out to every coast, from every table, every home. We move before the morning breaks. We are not alone. We are not alone. Let it go, across the miles. Every coin placed in the clay jar on the shelf. Every entry in the book, every line of careful ink is a thread in something broader than yourself. We were never meant to hold this all alone. We were knit together long before we knew. So open up the ledger, open up your hands, and let the week begin with something true. This is the first day, resurrection morning. This is the first day, we rise and we give. This is the first day, not a law but living. This is the rhythm we were born to live. We move before the morning breaks. We give before the asking comes. We are the body, not the bystanders. We carry what was handed down from Corinth out to every coast, from every table, every home. We move before the morning breaks. We are not alone, not alone. We move before the morning breaks. We move before the asking comes. We get beyond the body, not the bystanders. We carry what was handed down from Corinth out to every coast, from every table, every home. We move before the morning breaks. We are not alone. We are not alone. We are not alone. We are not